What's up, people? So this video style is going to be a little bit different because my audio got real messed up while I was recording before. So it's going to be a lot different. I'm going to be doing live commentary of the gameplay. It's still going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be watching it and we're going to talk about it. So what was mad unfortunate is I ended up having to start from the very beginning because it didn't save from my checkpoint. It actually saved from the level, which was kind of annoying. But if you watch really closely about how I do this stuff, I actually learned a strat during this game. It was because I watched a video. Not a video so much, but like it was on the Steam channel or Steam page for this game. I learned that if you sit there and you hold J, which it actually said in the first playthrough, if you hold J, it actually lets you full on hold the chain out the whole time. And so if I hold J, the chain stays out and I grab things. Like it was before, I was just tapping it real quick. And it was messing things up so much for me. I was playing on hard mode for absolutely no reason. But as you can see, while I'm doing this now, I'm kind of killing the game just because I know how to do this now. Like, watch me do it right here. I'm literally going to hold it down the whole time. Okay, maybe I didn't do it right there. Maybe I'm lying. Also, I'm going to be cutting in between so y'all can hear the points where I rage a little bit because it's kind of funny. It might be a little hard for me to commentate over. I've never done this before. This is a whole new world for me. Yo, that was kind of nice. Bro, remember last episode I was stuck on this. I could not get past this section for anything. Look at how easy it is when I realized that I could do this. It was so ridiculous, man. Yeah, I literally came home from work. I'm doing this like vlog style almost too. But I literally came home from work and the first thing I did was I hopped in this game because I reached out to the devs. And it was really cool to talk to them. They were saying they really messed with this video. I hope you guys are watching this one right now. I'm sorry y'all can't really hear me rage the whole time, but like I said, my microphone messed up. The whole recording sounds bad. It would mess up your ears. I'm gonna only show little pieces of it so that you can hear certain parts that are kind of funny to me. But I'm not gonna really like sit there and show the whole thing because it's gonna be a little ridiculous. I actually caught that straight up because of what I learned. I don't know if I'm going to talk consistently the entire time just because it'll be a little hard for me to pay attention to what's going on. I'm listening to the audio myself right now and I'm like commenting on what I'm saying, and I was talking about how much I love this game, and I really do love this game. It's a lot of fun. The mechanics are really cool. It took me a while to get used to the J key being the way to hook onto things, but that's because I kept touching. I almost died there. I was just straight up flung myself. I like these little, I don't know what you call these, but these little ones that like fling you back and forth, the green ones that turn red when they're going across. Those are really dope. Like the mobility felt like I was playing Spider-Man. It was sick. Like especially when you start to get used to how it works and like how the grappler, you can hold it out the whole time. But I was having so much fun. Like y'all, I might cut in a little bit here and there so y'all can hear like what I sounded like in terms of excitement, things like that. Like just like listen. Oh, that would have been sick, wouldn't it have? Yo, hold on. Wait, I'm feeling pretty. I'm having way too much fun, dog. Hold on. All right, so you see, I'm having a great, like compared to how angry I was before. Once I learned that, bro, I was having such a fun time with this game. Especially felt nice to kind of like enjoy the mechanics this time around because last time I was getting so upset. I wasn't getting like legitimately upset, but I was getting annoyed. Like things were bothering me. Holy crap! What just happened there? Why did I go flying backwards? But I think I was just kind of having too much fun, and I ended up launching myself. Wow, I was ballsy. That was real ballsy to just launch myself like that. Oh, this switch right here was the bane of my existence, man. Like, I'm not going to show everything just because it would take forever. I was on these things. I was on this forever. Like, this gameplay was so long. I played this game for about an hour and 40 minutes.
I'm not. I know this is the favorite. I know y'all want to hear freaking Psycho J go crazy again. You know, I know. Freaking Crazy Jankster is the best Jankster, right? Like the one that literally doesn't know what he's talking about and just rambles on about random things that don't make sense. But we're not gonna ever get to that point again because we don't need an insane asylum. We don't need a straitjacket again.
So you kind of see why I'm not really including the audio. It sounds really warped because I was like too close to the microphone and everything. Didn't notice, but I just wanted y'all to hear that little bit because I thought it was fun. Wow, I nailed that. I don't think like if you look at the time, you see how long it really took me to do that though. It took me an eternity. Like it's cut up so y'all could just kind of get the gist. But man, it took me. My reaction to that is so freaking genuine, man. I was getting legit, like, I was getting so upset about certain things, man. You have no idea. And when I'm talking upset, like, at the end of this gameplay, I was livid. Because you'll see when we get there, and I'm not going to show everything. I was on the last part of the game. I'm not going to spoil it, but the last section that I played, I was on it for 40 minutes straight, man. That was how much I played. I didn't know. I should have just let go. I should have just went on my gut. I should have just let. You just hear me go insane, man. Like, I literally, like, in the first gameplay, I was going insane. But in this gameplay, like, I legitimately, you could hear it, man. I was like, my vocals were getting messed up, bro. My throat was hurting. It was crazy. Do I grab this here? I do. Okay, I do. I want to know if I actually managed to kill it this time. Yeah, no, I didn't fling myself. I learned my lesson from last time about just kind of throwing myself in the air. Oh, that was lucky, bro. And then I beat the level. I beat level 2, and it took me 22 minutes, so it wasn't even that bad. Like, once I learned how to actually hold J the whole time, I mean, I died 57 times, but once I learned I could hold J the entire time and have the chain stay out, like, and before I was, like, recalling it the whole time. Once I learned that I could just hold it out there, everything became so much easier for me. I mean, I still struggle a lot because the game itself is a bit difficult, but, yeah, I definitely ended up figuring it out there. So... The one thing that I was having issues with this game, and this is like, I'm talking to the devs too because I know they're watching this as well, is that, I mean, this is not necessarily them problem so much as it's just kind of me struggling to do it with mouse and keyboard. Well, not mouse and keyboard, just keyboard. I was always like, when you were for example, when you're trying to swing from somewhere and you want to aim your chain, it was really hard to do sometimes because sometimes you would want to hold. You would try to avoid holding, for example, A to go left because you don't want to, like, you don't want to fling yourself off of something, or you don't want to end up getting too much momentum in the wrong direction or hurting yourself. But, like, when you have to let go, you have to like tap A real quick to make sure you go, and it would get really awkward sometimes because I wouldn't be able to coordinate my fingers correctly. I'm not explaining it very well. Once we get to a point where I can show you what I'm talking about, it'll be a lot easier. Like, there's a bunch of points where, like, I try to throw the chain one way and I end up throwing it straight in the air instead of to the side because I wasn't able to coordinate my fingers. I'm probably not making any sense right now, but, like, when we get to that point, you'll know what I'm talking about. But level 3, I was kind of killing the game. Like, a lot of it, I was just kind of vibing with it. I was surprised, genuinely, that I was able to just keep going compared to when I first started. Like, if I go back to level 1 right now, I'd probably go through. Actually, now that I talk about it, I played all of level 1 for the first, well, not, like, again, a second time. I didn't play it for a video or anything like that. It was because, I think your name was Daniel. I don't want to get your name wrong. Yeah, so Daniel, the programmer for this game, actually sent me, like, a patch for it. So, what ended up happening is I ended up playing the very first version of the game. Well, not the first version, but the first patch of the game. And so, like, this is before it was released or anything. It was just because I gave some recommendations on, like, things to maybe fix or things like that. And, when I did that... right there, hold on. Right there, I literally seen the gem was over there. Like, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go for the gem because, you know, why not, right? And I seen what I had to go through to do it, and I straight up didn't feel like dying. But anyway, yeah, I played through the first section, and I blew through it. I finished in, like, freaking, I don't know, like 7 minutes or something because I was so ready. Like, I looked from what I learned. Now, this right here was kind of annoying for me, and this might be like a word of advice, I don't know. But, like, those rocks in the very beginning, I straight up decided to never go for the gem again, and it's all because I was too lazy to destroy those rocks every time. Because the only way you can destroy them, conveniently anyway, is if you jump and have to hit downwards. And I thought that was kind of a pain in the butt because you had to keep doing it over and over again. Like, I didn't like doing that. Like, you can't really stand on an angle and hit them downward, like, sitting. It didn't really work. You have to keep jumping. Like, and what I said in the gameplay was, like, it doesn't make sense logically to do it, but, like, it would be so convenient to just be able to just hit downward while I'm sitting. Because it just, having to jump and break those every time was a pain in the butt, man. And it literally made me not want to go for the gem anymore because I didn't want to keep spawning there and having to go destroy those rocks every time. Alright, I'm kind of killing it right here a little bit. I'm afraid that I might mess this up. Oh, I didn't. Oh, no, but this section took me such a long time, though. It's not gonna, y'all aren't gonna see it, but I genuinely took 4 freaking ever to do this section. I freaked out right when I see this freaking part, bro, because I was like, I don't want to thread the needle, and then I did it beautifully. Perfection. absolutely crazy, man. I thought I was gonna die right there. I thought the game was baiting me to get that gem, and I thought I was gonna immediately die. See, right there, it was one of those times where I was trying to hold D and W at the same time to get my thing to go out, but I was just like, I was trying, well, not D, sorry, A, because I was going left. I was trying to hold A and W at the same time.
Just get back! Just go back to that. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do! Just be happy!
I was just listening to myself get. But anyway, yeah, right there again.
Why? So, did it go straight in the...
I'm trying to actually, like, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to go back and hold W and A at the same time, but I also need to hold D to go the other way, so, like, I couldn't coordinate my fingers fast enough. And that's more so a me thing in terms of trying to play on keyboard versus, like...
Look where we are! 15 minutes!
There goes the 15-minute mark. Early in the game, I said, it's gonna take me 15 minutes to finish this level. Didn't happen.
Oh my freaking goodness!
Believe me, it didn't.
That's okay, because this is clearly not the one!
I don't know how I'm gonna intercut these things, but I'm gonna try to intercut.
Oh my goodness, I hit it! Jesus
I can't believe
Christmas!
I actually landed that. It took me forever though. You see, I was at 15 minutes. We're at 21 minutes now, bro. But I think from this point on, it was kind of smooth sailing for a little while. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, I was holding D. Like that's not like a them problem. It's more so that if I was playing on controller, it'd probably been better. And I honestly forgot to test the controller. I was so used to mouse and keyboard. I decided to like hop right into it, and I just played on mouse and keyboard off rip. This part was not that difficult. I realized how easy this was gonna be. If I tried to play the way I was playing before, this part probably would have been incredibly difficult because I straight up didn't know that I could hold the chain the whole time while I was up. I mean, I didn't do too much holding to get that, but I definitely ended up figuring things out, and you could see my improvement in this gameplay, despite the fact that once we get to the very end, I took, like, you're gonna see that time skyrocket. Like, I mean skyrocket, bro. I was playing for so long, you have no idea. It was a 2-hour playthrough. By the time I finished, I wasn't even happy that I beat the game, because I was so mad at how long, and I'll tell you, when we get to that point, I'll tell you exactly why I was angry. Like, I was pissed. All right, now this mechanic of like the spikes coming down, I thought was really cool. I just thought that it should have been a little more threatening. I mean, I understand once you get later, you'll see. Like once you get later on into this, you'll see that they need to move slowly. I think you actually see it in the beginning too. I can't remember, but you realize they need to move slowly because there's no way that you could actually get through because you have to keep swinging while it's going down. But in that section right there, I just expected it to come down on me a lot faster than I thought I had to like panic, and I screamed a little bit because I got to get this part right here. Oh my god, my brain could not, for the life of me, figure out how to do this section. Watch, we're gonna get there once you see me. So okay, well, apparently right there I died first, but we're gonna see. We're gonna get to a point. You're gonna, oh my. I started hovering back a little bit. I was like pressing like A and it started like floating back, which is a funny little thing that happens sometimes in this game. But so what I wanted you to see exactly where I struggle so I can explain after I swing and grab this here. Yep. All right, so that switch right there was the bane of my existence. I had no idea how I was gonna do that. No idea, absolutely none. I kept trying this for a very, very long time. Right here, I believe I tried to do, I don't know if I did another strat here. I think I just tried to grab it again. Like I thought, no. Right here, I think I tried to go straight up in the air. I think that if I just go straight up, it'll like catch in the way. Like I think it's gonna catch on the way down while I come through. But it doesn't move nearly fast enough. It doesn't move nearly fast enough. I thought it was gonna work. What did I do here? Right here, bro, the worst part is I really said exactly what the solution was right there, and I'm not gonna spoil what it was, but I said what the solution was right there, and I didn't try it because I straight up didn't think it was going to work. Yeah, and here was I mentioning the definition of insanity back in the past episode, man, about always doing the same thing on repeat, thinking something's gonna change. Even when I did it perfectly, and I mean perfectly, it still didn't catch. See, I thought that was perfect because I thought that if I threw it straight, I'd hit it and then come down and catch it. But it didn't work. Cause I can't, there is no world where I go far enough to throw the chain backwards
to catch it. It's not gonna happen. I don't have that much momentum. It literally is not possible to do that. Like, I would have to, like, I'd have to go flying. Like, watch. I'm gonna try it right now. I'm gonna try it. Oh, you gotta be joking! I cannot believe that word. Yo, okay, alright. You know what? I just don't want to talk about it. I honestly don't want to talk about it. Because I didn't think that I would ever make... I didn't think that would ever work, bro.
See, like I said, like, I thought of that idea ahead of time, but I thought that it would never work. And right here, I was hoping I didn't die. Because if I died right there and had to do all that again, I was going to be livid. I didn't even think I was going to be able to do it again. I literally took a break right here, wiped the sweat off my forehead. I was legitimately sweating. My fan was off in my room again, because I was trying to make sure my sound was all good. But, you know, what good did that do? I ended up having warped audio. I almost finessed that. Right here, I try to be Spider-Man.
I want to do this like Spider-Man. That is not how Spider-Man... That's Spider-Man in Spider-Man 2 when he lost his webbing.
Yep. He literally... I just completely whiffed. I didn't even go close. I was trying to be cool. I was trying to have a good time. So, I literally just did that. Alright. I think this took a while for me to do, but I don't remember. I don't know how long it took. I'm not paying attention to the timer that much, but I ended up doing that. Yeah, no, I'm gonna talk about something completely unrelated right now, I guess. But like, you know, if y'all like this video, please leave it a like, you know, sub, everything like that, because I'm trying to make YouTube my like career, you know, like, and I like doing this. Like, I really like playing these games that no one really knows about, like smaller games or like things made by smaller people and things like that. And just kind of trying to, like, I decided on a whim to reach out to the developers because I just wanted to tell them that I played their game, because like, you know, no one really, there weren't a lot of reviews on these types of games, like, well, I say these types, but I mean like these smaller games that just came out or things like that. And I hope this game actually becomes a lot bigger. But point is, I wanted to talk to the devs because I just wanted to tell them that they did a great job with this one, and that I had a lot of fun, and then I made a YouTube video, maybe even if, like, just to see if I could get them to like watch my video, because in the end, it's all about me kind of also trying to get my name out there. I mean, I want to try to be an entertaining person, whether it be on YouTube for gaming, well, on my main channel, which I haven't really talked about much here, but like, I make films and animations and things like that on that channel. But like, you know, I just wanted to, I don't know, I just reached out to them because I just wanted to see what would happen, pretty much, for a multitude of reasons. And I'm glad I did, because they were really cool people. Daniel sent me the game to play. I died right there. Just so y'all know, this is where I got stuck for an hour right here. This was such a freaking obnoxious section, and this was the one part of the game that I had an issue with, and it was because I felt like I understand sorry about that. I understand what everyone, or I understand what the team was going for as far as this game was concerned, or this section of the game rather, but it's just kind of ridiculous to me that there were no checkpoints after I got to a certain point. Like, I understand what you were going for in the sense that this is spoiler alert, this is the last section of the game. The very last section. I didn't do that! I aimed up right after! Also, right there, I'm getting mad because, I threw the chain basically left once and then I threw it up, but my character didn't respond to throwing it up after. And right there... Why was I sitting in place? What? She literally, I promise you, this character clearly is as done as I am. She literally just doesn't want to go on anymore. She killed herself. Straight up ended her own life. Because I didn't do that. She was just like, I don't feel like moving. Yeah, so right there, yeah, I was just stuck in place. But no, what I was saying before is that, the fact that there's no checkpoint here was kind of dangerous for me, because a lot of this section is a lot of slow waiting. Like, you have to wait in the beginning for, like, the little, thing to bring you across. Then you have to wait, you have to wait for multiple of them, too. And you gotta wait for the other golden thing over there to bring you across. And then you have to slowly swing back and forth to make it all the way to the top. Right here, I'm, like, crying to myself because I'm like, yo, bro, please let this end. Like, it took me so long to get to this point. And I'm actually, like, doing a pretty good job right here. Like, right there at the top, I was praying that there was gonna be a checkpoint. Haven't you put me through enough? Where's my checkpoint? Please, I don't want to do all that again. No! No. I just make unintelligible noises right there, but it's because I was like, you look at the time. You see the time? An hour and 26 minutes, man. An hour and 26 minutes. And I just like I literally was like, it was just because I had to do this right here. I'm literally playing the entire playthrough of me doing it right, so you could, like, Yeah, first of all, so you can see that I did it right and that I killed it. I didn't even speak this entire time because I was focused and I was mad. Like, I was frustrated because of how long I was on it. Because I only planned to spend 40 minutes on the game, and I had committed to the fact that I was going to beat it in this one sitting. So I just kept going. But I was just upset because you keep, like, you have to do so, you see how slow this process is, you know? Like, you have to sit there and slowly make your way up there. And it's kind of crazy. And then you have, like, look, you right there, you hit the switch and you lose your momentum typically, so you have to swing again. And then you got to go up there, and every time your momentum pretty much resets, so you got to go up again. You got to take your time. And I take my time, I take a little bit more time than you probably should, just because, you know, you don't want to die again. Like, it's really annoying to keep dying over and over, and that goes for, that's not just this game, this is any, like, rage-inducing game in general. But, like, for this specifically, it was just the fact that, I have to do all that over and over again. And, like, it's not so bad in like the grand scheme of, like, oh, I died a lot right here, by the way. Like, I kept messing this up. It took me forever to catch that. But anyway, it's not so much that I minded that it's like the final stretch, so it's a longer one, like, you know, like with no checkpoints. It's the fact that it's a slow slog the entire time. So you have to keep going over and over the entire time, and it takes forever. Also, I died, like, I didn't show it, but right here, right before this green thing right here, I panicked and I died. Like, watch right here, I'll tell you how I died. So I grabbed this, and right there I grabbed that, and I didn't lengthen myself because I was too anxious, and I just went and I landed on the spikes right at the end. But right here, I finally made it.
Oh my god, thank the Lord. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yo, I was beyond done, man. And it was just that last section truly broke me because of how obnoxiously long it took to reset to the part that I was actually struggling with. It was easy for me to get to that part at the top. It was just the top was the part I was struggling to, like, adjust to because I couldn't get to it enough. And then randomly I would die sometimes. And it would just like, I would have to forget how I would, like the process I was doing again, and then by the time I got back up there, I just didn't remember what I was supposed to do. This was a cool cutscene right here of you escaping, grabbing all the money that you were supposed to get, and dipping out and watching it. I'm listening to myself in the other thing. I wasn't happy, bro. I was in such a bad mood. But yeah, no. Overall, bravo on this game. It was a freaking, I love this game. This game was fun, but that whole last segment made me really irritated, but it was fun. Like, I had a good time. It was legitimately challenging. It was like, shout out to the people that developed this game. I think it was Daniel and Noah was the sound, and the music and things. I appreciate both of you subscribing to me, like, for real. Like, I didn't expect you guys to do that, and I really appreciate that. That was really cool to me. I really had a lot of fun with this game. I really liked giving, like, a little feedback about things like that, and I am going to play the other games that you guys were involved with because I'm just excited to do that. But in general, let me know if you guys want to see more videos like this where I literally just talk over something and just kind of, like, you know, vibe out, do a live commentary, like, of watching something rather than doing it live. But anyway, that was oh my god, I can't remember. That was Grapplania. Very fun game. You know, try it for yourself. The link will be in the description. If you like this video, leave a like. And if you aren't subbed already, you know, please leave me a sub. And, you know, share this with your friends and things like that. So share my channel. Like I said, I'm trying to make this a career for myself. Like, whether it be between my main channel with my films and animations, things like that, or this one where I'm playing games. Either way, I'm having a good time. But anyway, I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.